Hello, everyone. It is I, Cinephile Mike, here with day 68 of the 95 Days of Award Season posts, and also the kickoff of BAFTA Week. Yes, this coming Sunday, the BAFTAs will be on, and we will see which films will take home those coveted awards. Now, if you're interested in watching the BAFTAs, this year the only way to watch the awards, if you are here in the States like me, is to stream it on BritBox. I do not have BritBox, so I need to make my determinations of whether or not to subscribe. Not sure yet, but should you subscribe to BritBox, that is how you can watch the BAFTAs. But in honor of the week, the next 7 films that I review starting today are those that have been solely nominated for the BAFTAs, because while they have not received Oscar love, they are still vying for those awards and are still each unique films in their own way. So the first up that we're going to talk about this week is Matthew Warchus's Roald Dahl's Matilda the Musical. Nominated for Best Makeup and Hair, as well as Outstanding British Film of the Year, Matilda adapts the stage version of Dahl's masterpiece that played both London's West End and on Broadway. Now, the role of Matilda, played with whimsy and innocent snark by Alicia Weir, is a young girl born to parents played by a scenery-chewing Stephen Graham and current Oscar nominee Andrea Riseborough. We'll talk about that when we get to Leslie, who these parents did not want her. But she finds her happiness in books. Spending all the time she can, she visits Miss Phelps' library cart and reads almost anything that she puts her hands on. She spins great stories and tells them to Mrs. Phelps, creating our story within a story that, in a sense, will be coming true in ways that are quite innocent to see. Intelligent beyond her years, Matilda is finally sent to school at Cruncham Hall, run by the abhorrent former Olympian headmistress Agatha Trunchbull, played with glee by current BAFTA nominee for a different film, Emma Thompson, who believes that all children are evil and need their spirits broken. An Olympian for curling, amongst other sports, Mrs. Trunchbull loves to relive her glory days, grabbing children and spinning them by the hair and tossing them as far as she can. Child abuse, anyone? Wow, Dahl had a wicked sense of humor. Now, at school, Matilda meets her new teacher, Miss Honey, played with a wonderful sweet tenderness by Lashana Lynch, very different from the roles we saw her do in Bond No Time to Die and The Woman King. And she immediately bonds with Miss Honey. She's the saving grace in an otherwise unfortunate scholastic institution. As Matilda learns how to deal with her new school and classmates and the lovely Miss Trunchbull, Matilda will also learn that she has telekinetic powers, which will come in handy as we follow this young lady along her path of growth. Now, this film is well deserving of its nominations. Matilda the Musical is a joyous, fun, fluffy film to watch. It's a little different than the original film version for those that know it from the 90s, but that's okay. The musical numbers are very uplifting, and especially I need to shout out Ellen Kane's choreography for the Revolting Children number, which is anything but revolting. And you've probably, if you haven't seen the film, at least seen this craze on TikTok. This and the Wednesday dance from Tim Burton's Wednesday have become 2 of the biggest TikTok dance videos. You know, I will say that number in this film makes the case that we really need to recognize choreography. There have been honorary Oscars for choreography, but never an award in and of itself. And that's a shame. Now, this film knows its audience and knows exactly what it wants. The candy-colored sets and costumes bring Dahl's novel to life. Additionally, going back to the nominations for a moment, I'm actually a bit surprised that Alicia Weir wasn't nominated for the BAFTA EE Rising Star Award. I think that was a missed opportunity. Now, the makeup and hair nomination is clearly deserved, especially for the effects on Emma Thompson as Miss Trunchbull. They are delightfully grotesque, almost along the veins of her Nanny McPhee character. Now, I enjoyed Matilda the Musical, and I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. Again, it's a fun watch that knows its audience. I feel we needed a little more of the Dahl darkness that he's known for. However, I give the film a lot of credit for adapting the stage musical. Oftentimes, this is not an easy thing to accomplish. Often when the stage musicals are nominated, we always hope for that magic of Chicago, but sometimes we get Cats. This one's more on the Chicago spectrum. If you haven't caught Roald Dahl's Matilda the Musical, you can stream it exclusively on Netflix. See everyone tomorrow as I continue BAFTA week with day 2. Until then, this is Cinephile Mike saying, take a break and watch something new.